Welcome to No BS Python. This is data types. Let us start with integer now. So the first data type that we're looking at is integer, and int is short for integer. It can have values like 0, 1, 2, 3, and even negative numbers like -1, -2, 3, and so on. Integer numbers are those numbers which do not have a decimal part. For example, let me assign a variable to an integer number like so. So 10 is an integer, and let me just print out uh, its value here on the terminal. As you can see on my terminal, it says 10. Let me just zoom in a bit. And now I will go and have a look at its type. To see a type of any variable in Python, you just type literally you just have to type. That's it. So I'm just printing out the type of A, and it's going to come out as class integer. So yeah, this another good point that everything is an object of a class in Python. So type basically returns the class that this object belongs to. And also, you do not need to specify if a variable is int, like you did with C++. Yeah, so this is just wrong. Okay, you don't have to specify that this variable is going to be an integer because Python is a dynamically typed language, and I can also change the type of a variable once I've already assigned one value to it. For example, A can be seen as 10 here. I can also assign the value of 10.5, which is a totally different class. So I have assigned a value of 10 to A. Now I've assigned a value of 10.5 to A. So now, if I print it, as you can see, first it was 10, it was class int, and now that I assigned value of 10.5, it has become the new data type, which is float. So float data type is basically having all the real numbers. By real numbers, I mean the numbers that can have decimal part. So as you can see, there's a dot right here, 10.5, or we could say 10.5, which means 10 and a half. It can be anything like 5.6, 5, 6, 7, 3, and whatever. Yeah. So that completes float. And now let's move on to another class, which would be Boolean. Okay, so Boolean can have only two values. It can be either true or false. They are particularly useful when you're working with conditions in Python. So conditions are basically you're saying that if this condition is true, do that. If it is not true, then do the other thing. So yeah, that is really useful in any programming language. Okay, so now let's print out B and also print out its type. So we're going to see another class over here, which is bool, as you can see. So yeah, these are basically the three fundamental data types in Python. And let's cover more on these data types in further videos. Thank you.